Kranthi Bathini. He is equity strategist of WealthMills Securities. Kranthi, thanks so much for being here. Just firstly, a lot of people want to get invested in India right now. They see the Modi visit, they see all of this, I suppose, growth potential, particularly not just because of the fiscal side and all the billions and billions that are going to get invested on that end, but also, just the general demographics and how India is tracking. But in terms of whether they should right now, is there a case to be made that even though we are seeing these elevated levels for the Nifty, that all of this is justified and people should think not about where the levels are now, but where they're going to be in a year, 2 years' time?
Yeah, Will, very good morning. Thanks for inviting me on your show. Indian market is showing its resilience and, in fact, trading at a lifetime high right now. What we can see is India is one of the fastest growing economy, and the corporate profits have been going up, and the tax revenues have been significantly increasing. The GST collections data has been showing positive, and it's growing on month-on-month basis, which is giving the buoyancy in terms of the overall economic performance of the companies. So the full optimism is reflecting on stock markets in India. And what we can see is India is emerging as one of the main manufacturing hub, both in terms of the chips and also companies like Apple. They are making India as one of the manufacturing hub going ahead. And what we can see is the China Plus One, the proposition making India is a good alternative for China manufacturing is concerned. India is emerging, and it's making its steps in line to make India is one of the production hub. Of course, India has been doing good in terms of the IT-enabled services and IT companies. Now the focus is make the Make in India movement, and also making India as a manufacturing hub is crucial for India. And that's what we can see the optimism. And India is Indian markets have been resilient quite. Of course, last 1 year it has been a roller coaster ride, but the foreign portfolio investors have been showing their faith and trust in Indian markets, and they have been continuously in Indian markets.
I've got to ask you because, and I'm pretty sure you're just basically referring to it a little bit just now in terms of what the expectations, if the Minister for Electronics and Information Technology is to be believed in the FT, that India could have a nation semi-industry as soon as next year. By the end of next year, you could have domestically produced chips. How significant is this for the development of India, and I suppose as a hub, and I suppose as an investment hub moving forward?
Yeah, definitely it's going to make a significant move, and it shows how the India is emerging as a manufacturing hub in terms of aviation, defense, and also the manufacturing, the specialized chips in India. So it shows how the business-friendly environment India is providing for the global investors and the foreign direct investments that are taking place in India. And it shows the resilience, and also how India is attracting the foreign capital in terms of the manufacturing in India. And what we can see is the same optimism is reflecting on Indian stock exchanges.
Okay,
and
not for the people.
If it's the relative performance in the emerging markets, India is one of the outperformers right now.
Of course, it's a superstar right now, but I've got to ask you, not for the people that day trade, but for the people that want to have a longer-term investment, what are the companies that you would be suggesting to those people, not domestic so much, but more international investors? What should they be looking at?
One is India looks in terms of the domestic investing is concerned. We have the consumer-centric, the Indian middle class is growing up. There are plenty of opportunities for the foreign investors. And also, Indian companies have been emerging as one of the best well-managed companies, and Indian CEOs are occupied and Indian CEOs are proven to manage the best-run companies across the globe. The companies like HDFC Bank, recently they had a merger between the NBFC institution and HDFC Bank. And with this merger, HDFC Bank has emerged one of the top bank in the top 10 banks across the globe. So the longer-term investors who want to invest in Indian markets, definitely they can take the names like HDFC Bank, and also we have Reliance Industries, which is a monolithic organization led by Mukesh Ambani, and they have been in different spectrum of the manufacturing. They manufacture from textile to the telecom. So which gives the foreign investors to participate in India's growth story. And also we have companies like Infosys Technologies, which is the software major, and last 20 years, if you see the history of Infosys Technologies, it's have created enormous wealth for the investors. So investors can look forward investing in these sort of companies to participate in India's growth story.
Kranthi, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. That was Kranthi Bathini of WealthMills Securities.